Hi, this is Alan Duck for Eighty20 Advisors. I'm going to give you a little bit of background to the Eighty20 Exchange. The Eighty20 Exchange came into being after Eighty20 Advisors, as a consulting firm, was continuously being asked the same question. Alan, we want to prepare, but how do we list the business? And the opportunities for people to list companies in the financial services sector are pretty limited. You have generic business brokers who may or may not be qualified to sell a financial services firm which does not have hard assets. And there are a couple of specialist brokers, but to be perfectly frank, quite often the threshold for qualification is quite high, and not always everybody is comfortable with meeting that threshold requirement. We don't offer any threshold, we simply offer a service. But when we came to offer that service, we really did feel that it was necessary to do more than simply provide a listing site of companies selling practices. The industry as a whole is in transition, it's in flux. There are more people scheduled to leave simply because of their age than there are people joining. There are numbers of CFPs coming out of the graduate programs, but their challenge in entering the industry is unfortunately not lessened by the fact that they have a CFP qualification. So, how do we create a platform that introduces the seller to the buyer to potential new candidates to allow them to expand their firms, as well as OSJs to potentially provide an opportunity for younger, smaller practice owners to really grow, stretch, and learn the business without having to meet a broker-dealer minimum production requirement? Well, ultimately, we create an exchange of information, an exchange of communication amongst all parties. And so the Eighty20 Exchange concept was born. Today, that concept is real, it's live, and so if you're a seller of a practice, we afford you the opportunity to list your practice anonymously to the extent that interested buyers, qualified, capitalized buyers can communicate with you in private, behind the scenes, without anybody in your firm likely to find that you're transitioning the company without their knowledge. The second piece is for the buyers. If you're a serial buyer, somebody that has developed an acquisition program as part of your business development scheme, we afford you the opportunity to list as a buyer, outline your strategy, outline what your firm offers, outline how you can get deals done, as well as how you can take care of the seller's clients through a transition, but more than that, how can you protect the seller's legacy into the future by protecting the relationships that he had historically enjoyed with those clients. If you're a recruiter, either of professional staff on a salaried basis, we afford you the opportunity to post jobs vacant. And if you're a potential applicant looking for work, needless to say, we afford you the opportunity to list a resume, as well as potentially a video resume where you can project who you are, what you are, where you believe you fit in the industry, as well as how you would like to be recognized by the industry. Not everybody's cut out to be involved in sales. Some of us are more apt to analytical positions. Some of us are very, very managerial. All of us ultimately are necessary to be successful in a company. And those companies, when those teams come together, invariably flourish faster than those around them that are simply biased in one area or another. So that's a little bit about our history. We welcome any questions or any comments that you may have. Please feel free to reach out to us. This is Alan Duck for Eighty20 Advisors. Thank you.